Hello everyone, my name is Anishana and you are watching OpenShift EX280 exam question and answers. Okay, so in order to check all the questions, you need to open the github.com/Anishana2001 and after that click on repository. Inside this, you will observe OpenShift. It is public, so anyone can access my repository. Once you click, you will observe D0280. Click here. After that, you need to click on the first one, that is configure authentication. Now here the first question is configure the OAuth to user htpasswd as the identity provider, and the identity provider name is this one. After that, we need to create for user Harry, leader, Raja, QA engineer, and all should have review password. In exam, it may be every user will have a separate password. Okay. Configure user and apply password for them, or ensure that for users account is exist. In this account, it is saying that you need to log in by all users. Okay. And the secret name is super hyphen secret. So how we can create this thing? So let's first create four users with the help of htpasswd. Okay. And here I have already logged in into my OpenShift cluster. In order to create the htpasswd, so this command is coming up with Apache tool. Okay. So let's create this htpasswd. The command is already installed in the exam setup. Minus C is for create, minus capital B is for encryption, and minus B is for giving the username and password. Okay. And here I'm going to create one dummy file, and the name of this file would be htpasswd, any file. Okay. And the username is Harry and the password is review. Now it is created. Again, I need to execute this command, and this time I have to use minus B. Okay. If I use minus B again, then it will create a new file, and this is what we don't, right? So just we need to update this file. Okay. And the second username is Raja and the password is review again. Now we have created four users, and we can check here htpasswd, and now we can see that we have four lines. Okay. In exam, if they ask you five user, six user, whatever user they have asked, you need to create one by one. Okay. And in exam, you can copy with the help of Control C and paste over here, Control Shift and V. Okay. Once we create it, and after that, we need to create the secret. In exam, you need to create the secret with this name, whatever the name it is mentioned here. Okay. So let me use copy, Control C. And after that, now we need to create one secret. Okay. And the command would be OC create secret generic. And the name of the secret is super hyphen secret, right? Hyphen hyphen from file. We are going to create secret from file, right? And here you have to use this one, htpasswd equal to file name. And our file is slash temp htpasswd. Okay. And please bear in mind that you need to create this secret inside the OpenShift hyphen config file. Okay. Namespace. And if you tap, it should automatically complete in the exam. Okay. Now, once we created the secret, we can also check if the secret is created successfully or not. Okay. It is created perfectly fine. Now, there are two ways to create the OAuth. The one is create the manual, or the second one is creating from the URL. And in exam, I would recommend you to use URL. Okay, so how you can check? The URL is already defined in the exam main page. Okay, but you can also check OC who am I hyphen hyphen show console command. Now I'm using this one, and here you need to use Red Hat identity. In exam, the username would be cube admin, but here I'm using admin, and the password of this cube admin user would be saved in one file. Okay, and it is mentioned in the exam very clearly. So you need to find that line where the password it is for cube admin. Okay, now scroll down and expand this administration. After that, click on cluster setting, and here you need to click on configuration, and here find OAuth, and this OAuth is already mentioned in the question. So click here OAuth. After that, you need to scroll down and expand this identity provider. This is what it is mentioned, that you need to add the identity provider, and the name is already mentioned in the exam, right? So you need to remove here, and this is my identity provider name. Okay, I need to use this one. Now here you just need to use uh, Anish colon Rana. That's it. Whatever the name. So one key value, and just click here add. After that, click on YAML file. Scroll down, and now here it says that our identity provider name is this one. This is what it is given. But in the exam, it says that we have we need to create a secret, right? We created one secret. Just put the secret name here, and our secret name is super hyphen secret, right? Whatever the name it is mentioned in the exam, and just save. That's it. Go back to the terminal. After that, you need to use watch OC get all minus an OpenShift hyphen authentication namespace. Maybe you can use only instead of all. Maybe you can use pod here, pods. Now it says that it is running 31 hours. Okay, so let's wait for 2 to 3 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, now one can see that a new pod is going to create. Now this pod is running. So here I can use Control C, and let's check if I can able to log in with new user or not. OC login minus U is for username Harry, and the password is review. I'm able to log in into this successfully. Okay, so let's check with all four users. Now I'm able to log in from all four users, but again I need to log in from my cube admin so that I can have a root privileges, right? Or you can say that administration privileges. You need to check your form, the first form, that where is the file. Okay, so you need to check the file. Let's take an example that my file is this one, so I need to cat this one, copy this file, control shift C, and then paste over here. Okay, OC login minus u admin minus p is for. Now I have login into here. Again I'm logging in. The second way is that how we can, if you want to log in or if you want to complete from CLI only, then what you can do here, you can use OC get OAuth cluster minus O YAML file. Okay, now you can see this file, and you need to redirect into one file. Enter. Now open this file. Okay, and you need to make these entries. In exam, LDAP will be not available here, so you need to remember everything from here. htpasswd, all these lines you need to remember by yourself. And please make sure that you have a right indentation. So this is the reason I have asked initially that you need to add all these values from the web interface. Okay, in the specs, identity provider, and then you need to add these things. Okay, these lines manually. And after that, you need to execute this command oc replace -f/temp and your new file name. That's it. Okay. That's it for this question. If you like this video, please like to this video, comment if you have any question, and subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and colleagues so that it will help them also. Thank you. Bye bye.